This was from one of my very, very first weddings. This is how my style started to evolve. I was taking this picture, and I'm sure I ticked off a lot of videographers in my day because I like to shoot directly into the light. And if you look at this image and you see the texture and the mood created by it, you notice that there's still detail in the face. Most photographers would think of taking the light, having it come from behind them, and having their subject lit with nice even light on their face. Instead, what I decided to do here, and it was sort of by accident, I just liked the moment, took the picture, and this was film. I saw it later and I said, hey, that looks pretty cool. So I tried it again, the next wedding. And you know what? I said to myself, wow, I like the mood this creates. I like the texture involved here. I like the highlights coming off of both of these girls' face. And I started to think to myself, I can, revolve a style around this. This is how I started to evolve. Very photojournalistic, if you will. I think that's an overused word, but a friend of mine actually said to me, that reminds me of an image that Duno would take. And Duno is one of my all-time photojournalism heroes. That was one of the best compliments I've ever received. This image here was also taken several years ago. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's in Rittenhouse Square. But the thing that strikes me about this image and struck me when I took it is that I can make images in the harshest light in the middle of the day, and I don't have to run for the open shade to make a good image. This really helped me early in my career. Again, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just backlit, wonderful highlights off the veil, off the hand, set some mood. And I said, dark background, highlights, I've got something here. And again, style starting to evolve. 1:30 in the afternoon. This is a little bit later in my career after I started to get used to what I needed to do. This image here, taken in a park in Philadelphia. This is moments after a couple saw one another for the first time. And in later lessons, we're going to learn how I do that reveal scene. If I had to pick an image, this image right here, it's the epitome of how I like to use late afternoon light. If you notice those highlights off of her face and the texture, dimension, and mood created with this light, I'm going to demonstrate how to use this in later lessons. But again, this is how my style began to evolve. How did I make this picture? Well, we're going to find out, but there is no direct light with this image. There's no sun or anything of that sort. This is just one single light source. It's a big open area, and it's just like this big giant softbox, but it's not direct sun. We're going to talk about how to do that, but I've learned how to take what I call anytime light and create texture, dimension, and mood with that.